Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rokana craft server. Ooh, yay. Okay, today, well, we have been busy in between episodes, and today we are going to be busy. Now, today we are finally going to be getting into the part of blood magics I have been waiting on. But before we do that, there is a couple things I want to do real quick, and one of them involves this week activation crystal. I will get to what this is in a minute. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. This right here is a gift for Lilith. It's an Infernal Soul Stone. So we're going to take this over to her because it is a Lycanite item, and to be honest, actually I obtained 3 of these by fighting some lumbers or lubbers or whatever they're called. Big old creature spawns in lava. So I got 3 of them, so I'm going to give one to her. Well, for really 2 reasons. One, I love her. She's my wife. And I like giving her stuff. Another reason, though, is because she helped us with something that we are going to do today. She helped us build an area. So let's throw this right here. We will give her this nice Skystone block chest. Now, I do know she is planning on hopping on here soonish, so that will be there for her. Hopefully she will, if she opens it this episode, she'll let us see. But now let's get on to what we're going to be doing today. As you can see, my shovel no longer is enchanted, and neither is my Tempazite pickaxe. Yes, I took Silk Touch off of it. Now, what I want to do today is I broke my diamond pickaxe. So, I don't really, at this point, yeah, they're easy enough to replace, but diamond tools could be better. So, we're going to go make this diamond pickaxe, diamond axe, and diamond shovel better. And to do that, we need to do a ritual. And yes, you've guessed, the ritual of binding. We are going to turn them into the tool versions of the bound blade and the bound blaster. Now, to do this, we do need to cut off our black hole band, at least to start with. I kind of like the idea of having it afterwards, though. I don't know if the snow's going to affect anything, so we are going to get rid of that. Snow everywhere. While we wait on the shovel to repair, well, we're not actually gonna wait too much. We'll get to the other ones first. We'll save the shovel. Let's eat. Let's throw our pickaxe on the Master Ritual Stone. Give it a click. Get rid of the fire, decrease the chance of it being destroyed. There we go. We now have the bound pickaxe. And this thing is seriously OP. I will show you in a minute what this thing can do. So our axe there. Cut our ring back on. Let the ritual binding do its thing. And there we have the bound axe. See, this is still a little ways from being fully repaired at this point. I don't think it'll work with a damaged one. I do think the ritual requires the shovel to be at full durability. But we can get around its low durability just by going and repairing it. Easy enough. Now, I will be honest, having these tools would have been really freaking handy with what Lilith was helping me with. So, yeah, I probably should have made them beforehand. We're going to throw a quick enchant on this and then repair it and take enchant off. We'll go with efficiency, enchant, repair, Take enchant off, enchant, there we go. Now, again, these bound tools are unenchantable unless you have this enchanting table. Yes. Fortune 3 on a pickaxe that will never break unless I vein mine with it. Let's see. You know what? Instead of doing that, probably a waste of, yeah. Let's put Silk Touch on these because the reason I took it off this is I don't want to have the Campazite, or however you say it, pickaxe with Silk Touch in case it interrupts me getting the next tier of item. Just easier not to do it. We can have Silk Touch on the bound stuff. It's fine. Not like there's a use for unbreaking on it. Because literally they will not break, again, unless I use Vein Miner with them. But the bound tools you don't need Vein Miner with, and I'll show you why as soon as we get the shovel done. Okay, come down here, drop shovel. There we go. We have the bound shovel. Now, let's cut that off for now because I do want to demonstrate these. And the shovel's really going to be great to have Silk Touch on. And I'll show you why. Now, these tools are, just like the Bound Blade and the Bound Blaster, linked into my soul network, so they do take LP. Let's throw this in there, so touch it. Chant, we don't need the spider shovel with us anymore, because we have, now these are the equivalent of diamond. So yeah, that's cool. But, okay, let's first, we'll go right over here to demonstrate the bound axe. What makes it so cool? And why you don't need Vein Miner with them. That is a simple right click. And with Silk Touch, I am getting the leaves, which is kind of cool. Kind of annoying, but still, I mean, it's still kind of cool. I mean, there are uses for leaves with decorations at least, and I mean, we got a few things we could do with them, like these covers. Not really too caring about that, but there are uses for leaves and decorations, all that. As you see, I got this green too. Now, close that back. Bound shovel. Simple right click. And this is why Silk Touch is so cool, because if it's a grass block or a cursed earth, bam, we got it. Now, and everyone say hello to Lilith. Now, as you saw, it dug out at the level I was at. Now, we're going to go down in the mine real quick so I can show off the bound pickaxe. Now, this, of course, is the old mine. I don't actually use this anymore. I'm actually surprised more of the lights aren't missing. That is completely up to you. I was hoping to see it, though. Let me show off this bound pickaxe real quick. Of course, you know what it does. Yep. Perfect place for this. Now, we are going to throw on the ring because I do not want to lose any of what we're about to get. because, quite frankly, I can't get Vein Miner to work on Obsidian on the server for some reason. I've used Vein Miner many a times on Obsidian before, but as you can see, yeah, I just can't massively mine it on here. Now, I don't need to vein mine. Yes. Now, look at all this stuff we have that we have silk touched. That is pretty cool. Let's throw all this in here. What is that? Starconium? Oh, wow. That's actually like final, almost final tier, I want to say. So we now have a way around the fact that the next thing after Tapazite, is that how you say it? Is really hard to find. We can just use this bound pickaxe to get it now. Oh, look, and a Frit with 1 health. Die. That guy was annoying. But yeah, we just obtained a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, we got a good amount of stone, too. Over here is the way out. It's like the only place left with lava, those 2 spots. If that's funny. But yeah, bound tools, super OP. Let's head over here and see Lilith. And then we're going to get on with the rest of the stuff we're doing in this episode. This episode is actually going to be quite fight heavy. Really? Really? I don't know what keeps doing this, but something keeps taking out chunks of this. You see? And it's doing it in perfect 3x3 squares. Alright, let's see what you get. Oh, you got a pet of Frit. That's awesome. I happen to know she loves the Frits. So, real quick, let's go cover that hole up. I will go down there later and replace the glowstone again. Not really worried about this one. This is just the sprinkler water for the sprinkler system. There we go. Now, we need some supplies. So actually, we need a few odd and end supplies, maybe. Unless we already have them. Either way, going back to the ranch is going to be faster. I will definitely let you know. Let's see. We need glass, and we may have these. We'll come back and check. First, I want to show you something. We have, in between episodes, one thing I have been doing is doing some alchemy. And we've almost got everything we need from the alchemy. I've left one thing left undone so that I can show y'all how this works. And yeah, we could have went through that portal, I guess. I keep forgetting I put it there. Now, what we need is this. And we come over here, right click this. We have 2 groups of 3 sets of ice and 3 sets of snow, and we have this simple catalyst. The simple catalyst is simply made sugar, 2 glowstone, or 2 redstone, a glowstone, and a gunpowder in the alchemic chemistry set with 200 life points and at least a weak blood orb. I like using a master blood orb. Watch. Now look at this cool animation. It's got little particles, yeah. You see all the items that are in it. Look. It spits the item it's making onto the top. And it does stack them. That is just really cool. We're going to leave that there. We are going to grab these items because we need these. And we're going to take these over to a new place after we go drop off this weak activation crystal. Ow. Yeah, that hurt. Ugh. And then, for those of y'all who actually read the comments on here, you will notice I told Night Demon that we would be doing a lot of stuff around the Pillars of Nosgoth today. And we are. We are actually going to head there right now. Get a little bit. Because we are actually going to be fighting at the Pillars of Nosgoth. I think I may want to do these fights with the Bound Blade. I know it's weaker than the Phantom, but the fights we are going to be doing are a progressive thing in blood magics. So the Bound Blade kind of gives us a better chance, in my opinion, of getting items. Now, and I'm going to say, the symbols for the Pillars of Nosgoth really freaking hard to get. But, check it out. We have 3. Awesome! We have the Pillar of the Mind. We have the Pillar of Balance. And we have the Pillar of Death. Now, you may be wondering what this is for. For those of you who are not familiar with Legacy of Kain, these pillars each have a guardian. And as the great Janos Aldrin tells us in the game, well, hello, vampire. Die. As I was saying, as the great vampire Janos Aldrin tells us, well, you know, he might have, but ha, smarty. You haven't got that far in the series yet, so, As Janos tells Raziel, Janos himself is the 10th guardian. He is the guardian of the Soul Reaver Sword. Why does the Soul Reaver Sword need a guardian when it's not a pillar? The reason is the Soul Reaver is the key to the pillars. So I thought it fitting to use the Soul Reaver as a key to get down here into an area that Lilith helped me dig out. Check it out. This is for blood magic demon summoning. Now, first things first, it does not have to be these blocks. In fact, this block is not even part of blood magic. This is just quartz. This is large bloodstone. You can use any blocks. I do recommend a glowstone ceiling because, yeah, it's just easier that way. And we are still going to need some supplies, so we're going to set up a portal here, also in case we die. Because, yes, we are OP super strong, but we could still die. I don't put anything past that. Now, let's go ahead and throw these in here. That way we can go get the rest of the items we need. Okay. We are going to need to make a few items, and we also need to grab a few items. We're going to need an iron ingot, a gold nugget, a glass bottle, a piece of glass, and it looks like a bone. I am looking on my other computer screen at a list of the items we're going to need. So definitely, if you decide to play blood magics, definitely look up the stuff, because there's not a book in 1.7.10 that explains anything in blood magics. I've seen some versions of the mod that does have a book, and yeah, the book doesn't explain anything. I think iron's over here, actually. Yeah, iron's there. Gold nugget. 2 pieces of glass there. 1, 2 should be able to do it with that. Now, another thing we're going to need is some weak blood shards and some obsidian, and actually we are going to need more iron than we had, because we are going to need 6 iron blocks. Yeah, we're going through most of the iron we have. Don't worry, we will get more. It's not like it's that big of an issue. Oh, hey, we are in luck. We actually have some sand here. Let's see. That should be enough. Niter. Always good to have niter. Boop, boop, boop. Now, I will go ahead and tell you, it has been a long time since I've done any blood magic demon summoning. So, please do bear with me if I mess up. Now, we are going to come here, because I do have everything set up here to craft with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be all we need for now. Now, I will say, blood magic demon summoning is a tiered system. So this is only first tier stuff we are doing. Now we need the 1 arcane plieth and 6 arcane pedestals. I do apologize for the noise. There is a ravine right outside that wall, which is actually kind of cool in my opinion, but it does make it kind of loud in here. Alright. Now, that, and that can go there. Now let's set these up. These have to be set up a specific way. Remember, that goes there. Those go there. I'm actually not looking this up on how to set these up. I probably should be. But I do believe that's right. There was a time I did a lot of demon summoning on blood magic. Now, what we do, and this is where it gets fun. First thing we're going to fight, we're going to need, to summon it, we're going to need these. Switch this out. We need 1 of this. We need 1 of this. And 1 of this. So let's get these placed out. Don't think it matters where I put these on here. If you look, that is really cool. These can also be used to display items. So yes, very cool animations. I don't know if these would put the whole stack on there if I did it any other way, so I'm being careful on doing that. Now, as you can see, we have the 6 out. We need one last thing for the arcane plieth. And that is 1 of these here bad boys. Now, higher tier summonings do require higher tier orbs. I just like using the Master Blood Orb, especially since 1, it's a weak blood shard turned into orb. 2, it's the highest tier we're currently at. So let's place that in there, and it is going to start taking the items. Let's get our sword out. And here he is, the fallen angel. Let's kill this guy real quick. And he drops this demon crystal. Now this demon crystal is really cool. And I will actually show you why. Before we summon the next person. Well, I don't know. I need a bit more iron before we can do too much with him. Actually. Oh, we need some more iron. Oh yeah, and here, tan leather so we can make a bigger backpack. I think that's enough tan leather though, so let's do this. Oh, give me iron. Because we need enough to make an anvil. We really need a name tag, which is something I haven't found. But we will be okay. While this is doing this, we're going to also need a diamond. And I'm hoping they haven't changed this. My luck, they probably have. I don't want to give up what they would have probably changed it to. But come on. You can transform. Oh, you take forever. Probably should have done it over there and one of the speed upgrades on it. What we need is a weak blood orb. Oh, this thing takes forever. There we go. Put that one back. I'm not really even worried about binding that one to me, because we are not keeping it. Unless they've changed it. It could be, if they changed it, it's my luck, they probably changed it to a master blood orb, which would just be irritating. We need an anvil. Now the anvil we actually need for later on. We're going to do that. Iron there. Let's go grab that demon crystal. We're going to go up in our house, and I'm going to show you what this demon crystal does. So not accidentally use it. Let's see. Put anvil here for now. There we go. Right click the demon crystal, and look, the fallen angel has appeared. Give him a weak blood orb, and he is now tamed. I shall follow and protect you. I will stay here now, master. So he will stay right there until I tell him to follow me. And if I tell him to follow me, he will follow and fight with me. So each of these demons do drop a demon crystal that summons them. And I happen to like getting all of them. Well, each one of these that we are going to be summoning today gives us, oh, we need some cobblestone. I forgot. Luckily, it's just a jump right through the portal. 2 pieces of cobble for this next one. And what else do we need? We need one of these. Again, for those of you watching at home, I am looking at my other computer monitor over here to see what all we need. We need iron and a gold nugget. Let's find out if this will take the whole stack. No. Cool. Now, as you notice, I am not really putting these out in any particular order. It does not matter as far as I know. Never has seemed to matter. Oh, we forgot to take the Master Blood Orb out. As long as that thing's in there, as soon as we put the ingredients in, it will summon. And here we have the lower guardian. And luckily we do get the morphs, so it's pretty cool. We're going to stick this in here. I do want to fight all of these on this episode, and then we may fight another thing that you can summon. There is a lower type of demon you can summon that is a little bit different. Yeah, I forgot one more thing we need. And it's over here, actually. I don't know why I've been keeping my clay over here, but I have. It's whatever. Portals, gotta love them. For this one, we need this. Now, first off, let's go grab that Master Blood Orb out of there. Thank you. Now, as you notice, this one we're only using 3 items. So, just because I think it'll look cool, we're going to put it like that. I do love the fact that we are underground and lightning is striking. Now, as you see, these guys really don't seem that tough. Look at this little guy. He is cute. They actually are a... Yeah, he's given us slowness 3. These guys are actually tougher than they appear. The bound armor is what's making it look so easy. I don't want to risk losing this demon crystal. But, oh god, slowness 3 is horrible. I will worry about summoning all these later. This next one, we're going to need this. We need this. We need one of these. And Tenebrae. Or not Tenebrae, but the Terraria. And it looks like we actually are going to need one more of these. Huh. I didn't make enough. Oh well. That happens. Now, I do love the fact that you can get all these guys and you fight them and then you can actually get them. If I give one of these a name tag, like name it with one, it actually will give it more health, which is really cool. Okay, we are going to need... Yeah, we're going to skip that one because I don't have enough for it. Need these. This. No, we don't need this one yet. We need this and a glass bottle. So, and yeah, there's a pretty good range on how far back you can be when you're placing these items, which is really cool. Meet Shade. As you see, he has 100 health. This guy, and he's regenning. Alright, for the final one, we don't have everything we're going to need, but we are going to place out what we have. We need 2 stakes. Close that. We need these. And we're going to go get the rest of the items we need. We are going to have to do some alchemy to make one. So that's always going to be fun. So the item we have to make this. So we need dirt, sand, 2 obsidian, and a simple catalyst. As you can see, we have a decent amount of obsidian and dirt. And with the dirt, we can always make sand. Oh, and we need one other item. It looks like a bone, although the picture of it on the website is a little weird. I'm hoping this is the right one. I do think it's the only bone we currently have in the mod. Well, besides the necrotic, and that's not blood magic. And we may not even... No, we don't even have necrotic bones on here, because we don't have tinkers. Now, I tried to get everything set up beforehand, but as you see, sometimes it happens where you don't. That's okay. The bone doesn't go in there. The catalyst does. And we need the Master Blood Orb. Now, for something later on in the mod, we are really going to get heavy into alchemy. Not on camera, because as you can see, it's not really that exciting. But I'm going to have to spend quite a bit of time making a whole bunch of alchemic stuff. Interesting side note, something I'm not going to be doing probably at all, is the fact that, excuse me, there is a ritual that you can do in Blood Magics that works with the alchemic chemistry set to automate it. But we really just don't need that many of the items. Like, it can make one item at a time. Let's hope we have this right. If we do, this will cause lightning. Yep, we got it right. This is the last of these guys. Boulder Fist. I do think it's funny they have the wolf sound. And it just crashed. Maybe the whole server? No, looks like it just crashed us. Because I'm guessing where we took damage. Alright, will it let us back on? No. Give me one moment. I'm going to have to refresh or redo my, restart up my Minecraft. Be right back. Okay, we are back. Let's hope this lets us log in this time. Now, I did want to take and come on before when we come in. And... ah, it glitched and didn't give us the item. That sucks, but I'll get one. I'll fight Boulder Fist again later. I mean, I think we're doing pretty good. Now, I talked about there is another type of creature you can summon at this tier. And we're going to... I think we should attempt it. I really do. To do it, though, we're going to have to make a decision on which one we want to summon. And each one has different fighting... properties. Who do we want to do? Yeah, let's go with this one. We've already made this once. We're going to need 6 of these to do it, though. So 6 dirt, 6 sand, and 12 obsidian. Now, the fight we're going to be doing is actually harder than the guys we've been fighting so far with summoning. And there's a very good reason for that. If there is a chance that we will get a very important item, which is actually, I want to say it's the next tier of the Blood Altars. Okay, the next tier of the Blood Altar, the orb for that tier, yeah, this is the item we have to put in the altar to get that blood orb. So, we're going to try to get it. I did not expect... Yeah, thank you. I need it, actually. Because we have to use the Bound Blade on this one to get the item in the first place. And it's not exactly a big chance that we'll get it. I don't know why I only grabbed one of those. And this guy is actually going to be a little bit tougher to fight. Now, there is several different ones of these guys. Actually, one for every element. Which is why we need 6 of one kind to summon it. And they all look about the same. But, as I said, they all have different properties to how they fight. Like, they do different effects on you, depending on which one you're fighting. We're going to go with this one, which, excuse me, if you can't figure out by the ingredients of this one, it's earth. Now we are going to go back to the ranch to get back over there, because we do have, the only problem with the door to the pillars is once you're inside and you close it, you cannot open it again from the outside. Did a little bit of redstone with it, but I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it where you can open it and close it easily from either side, blah blah blah. But yeah, that's a thing in redstone I've always had a problem with doing. Let's place these out. As I said before, this creature is actually considered a lesser demon. And let's hope it doesn't crash us. As you can see, we get slowness and inhibit. And this guy does regen health. Now, we are not going to be able to summon him. We don't get that from him. And we did not get the item I wanted. You know what? I think I have some sand somewhere. Actually, I know I have some sand somewhere because I used it just a little bit ago. Yeah, I should have some too. I had like a stack of it just a little bit ago. There it is. So we are going to keep fighting this guy until we get the item. What up, fallen angel? You look awesome, dude. You look awesome. Now, I could take him with me and he would fight at my side, but I don't want to risk getting him killed. I don't have a name tag to name him with, which when I do find one, I will name him Fallen Angel. I like keeping their names as what they are. But Without that name tag, he does not have the health he could have. Yes, we have enough of these left. Did we leave that in there? Yes, we did. Alright. Particles means it's working. Yay, yay, yay. Now, I am looking forward to the next tier of the Blood Altar, because it is actually the highest tier I've ever made it to. I'm going to try my hardest to get the final tier, which is tier 6. But I've never actually gotten there before. So, cross your fingers on that. We're hoping. Bazooka. I do eventually want this. Yeah, and it requires either a tier 5 or a tier 6 blood orb to make it. And 2 of this, which, what is that? 2 gunpowder, 2 cobble. Not bad at all. Alright, this is going to take a minute. So while that's doing its thing, we're actually going to come over here and check out Lilith's base, because I haven't really came over and looked too much at it here lately. I think she may have done some work on it. We'll find out. I know. For those of y'all watching, we are always telling each other that, we can, the other one is welcome to show off their base or something they helped work on each other's episodes. Hello, the lovely Lilith. Hey, I like your chest. She did add this new way in, or to her roof. And she has been working hard on Botania. Your goddess band is out in front of your chocobos. And there is the lovely chocobo that we did find for her in the other episode. Hello. It's in this chest right here. So you may have 2 of them, I guess. There. Chocobo feather. I'm so tired of these things. I really don't know if I've showed her base off very good before. So we're going to do that real quick while we're waiting on the alchemy to do its thing. Sadly, we are still the only 2 on the server, because we still have not been able to get the server to port out when it randomly decided to quit being ported out. By the way, if you are knowledgeable in that kind of stuff, hey, shoot me a message if you have any idea what could be causing that. Let's go check the alchemy now. Hey, look, giant mushroom. That looks like an interesting... There's a shade with a alpha maca standing nose to nose outside. Yeah, we haven't done anything with the rest of the tower here, but we have plenty of time on the server left. We have so much more to get done on here. I mean, it's not even funny how much we have to still get through on here. Like, I mean, for me, even just... yeah, I'm telling you. We do have a problem. The servers end up liking to die on us. And we have to rebuild them, and that's a headache. Any of y'all who have ever built a server, y'all, I'm sure, know what I'm talking about with how much of a headache it can be. But let us go in here so that we can go back to the fighting area under the pillars. Alright. Come on. Give me my item. Give me the item. Come on, you know you want to. He gave it to us. Yes. This is what we need. A demon blood shard. Now, if y'all remember when we were making the bound armor, I told you there is a way to also make the armor pieces each have 2 upgrades. Instead of putting a weak blood shard in, if you put this demon blood shard in, you can put 2 sigils in that piece of armor. But this also is used. It's used for telefocuses, but used for making a awakened activation crystal, which is for higher tier rituals, and it is used in a tier 5 blood altar and 75,000 life points to make the Archmage blood orb, which is the second to highest blood orb, which gives us a phenomenal amount of life points in our soul network. The ability to hold them. Now we are going to come back up here, because now that we have that, it's time to close up the pillars. Grab our Soul Reaver. I love the Soul Reaver. Now, honestly, I could put any sword in that sword pedestal and open it up. We all know that. The Soul Reaver, though, I just personally feel, is the best one to use in it, because of the fact that Janos in the games specifically states that the Soul Reaver is the key to the Pillars of Nosgoth. Which, if you have not played the game, I do highly recommend playing the game series. It's about a 5-game series. Not going to play it here on the channel because I would have to get it on PC, and the first game in the series is next to impossible to get on PC and get it to work. At least from my experience. But that is all the time I really have for recording today. I do think we achieved everything I set out to achieve for this recording today. I want to thank you all for watching. If you want to check out the description down below, you'll find a link to my social media. You will also find a link to the forum page for the Block of Sea of Cain mod created by Night Demon. I definitely suggest checking it out. As y'all can see, I have a lot of fun playing with the mod. Yes, I do enjoy the other mods as well, but I really do like the bringing Legacy of Cain into Minecraft. So again, I want to thank everybody for watching. You'll also find a link to Lilith's channel if you are not watching her videos and or have not checked out her channel, I highly recommend it. She does a lot of stuff other than Minecraft as well. So if you're into just like all different kinds of games, definitely check her out. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.